Hi, you guys. I thought I would come on and try and finish these readings. So I got about an hour and a half. So I'm going to hopefully get these done. We're going to start with Libra. I'm going to just pull up my channel here and see if I can find us. In case you guys want to visit, I can watch or visit too. Let's see. There we are. Okay. So, Libra, I don't know if we're even on live yet, but I'm going to start us at a minute. There it is, saying we're live. Okay, so what I was doing yesterday is kind of like a little rundown. Kind of wanting to know about the eclipses and like what's going on with that. So, if you're just joining me, make sure and say hello if you feel like it. I'd love to see you. And I just want to say thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for being a subscriber. And thank you for just watching. So we're going to ask about Libra because this is a solar eclipse and a new moon in Libra. So could be some exciting things. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff in Libra. Dark moon Lilith. And the South Node, which is karma, which is past life, cleaning stuff up. Okay, so far what I have here is the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, which is a happy, stable home. It could be that saying that like that's what's on your mind, like you're trying to seek that. You know, you're trying to seek maybe a partnership that's equal, you know, and I think you're ready for it is what it's saying because you are at the Nine of Pentacles here, which is a great vantage point, which is hi Polly, how's it going? I was just telling my daughter what you told me in the message when you told me that you were you know what your first name and your last name was, and I'm like, is that like bizarre or what? And she's like, yeah. It is. Okay, so Libra. So at the bottom of the deck, let's address this first. I feel like you're walking away maybe from something that, you know, you're tired of. Maybe it's a mindset. But I feel like you have this deep desire to go in a new direction. You see that card? The Two of Wands. Spread your wings, it's called here. There's a lighted path illuminated for you in this card. It's like, you know, that's your higher self, like showing you the way. I think that you have to be a leader in something here, but I think you also have to walk away from something that's kind of nine of wands. You know, it's kind of like that victim card. Like, you know, like I've been a victim my whole life, and I'm not saying that you haven't. You know, maybe you have, but there's a way to, you know, actually make that into a positive, you know, by understanding like each one of those things that hurt you gave you something, taught you something, something like that. I do feel like there's a brand new beginning coming. I feel like you're talking to your higher self here. I feel like there's some big heart activation going on here. I'm seeing it like, look, all of the signs of your heart. You know what I mean? It's blessed and right there from, you know, like that's the sunshine card, but arms wide open here. I think that goes here. I think it went like that. I hope so. Anyway, I feel like after a long, independent kind of journey, like this is this card here, right? And so like you're, you know, like you've been on this journey for a while, and what you're learning is that your soul always has your back. and gives you everything that you need. I feel like, this Two of Cups could very well be you and your soul, like, working together. I do see it like that. And it could also be like some kind of special relationship coming in. Um, and it's something that's going to bring stability into your life. Sorry about my hands. I've just been painting this morning. Of course, I can't stop doing it. I don't know why. But anyway, sorry about that. I did wash my hands, but I didn't get the doesn't want to come off my nails without some serious scrubbing. Um okay, so you could have a Leo coming in, you could have a Virgo coming in. Those are the two major arcanas. But I kind of just feel like what you're on like a mission, you know? And I do see like you're finding your happiness. Your heart is shining. So I feel like there's someone coming in, is what I feel like. Tell me who this Two of Cups is for Libra. Who's the Two of Cups? It's a King of Pentacles, and there's that Nine of Wands. Remember at the bottom of the deck I was telling you? You're walking away from something. It's this mindset. You're walking away from the victim mentality. But here I have this new person coming in, and you are guarded. It is a King of Pentacles. So that means this is somebody who's not joking around. Whatever they're offering you is real and good. And I think you're a little bit afraid of it or blocked yourself off from it somehow. Why? Maybe you're digging your single life a lot. I don't know. I think you're afraid that it's, like you don't want to play a game. I'll tell you why I'm saying that. It's this deck of cards, but like it's the Knight of Cups, so it's a love offer. But look what's happening. Checkmate is happening there. So I feel like you are just saying, like, I don't want to play a game. I'm not interested in a game at all. But I just want you to know this person isn't going to play a game. But I see it again. You see, it's telling me you're blocking yourself. You see how you're blocking yourself behind those flowers? Four of Pentacles. It's the Two of Cups. It's telling me again at the bottom of the deck, like, right? So, and then here's an Emperor underneath of that even too. So what is that saying? Is it a divine relationship coming in perfect timing? It sort of seems like it. And to have this double confirmation with the Two of Cups, like you're blocking yourself from a really special relationship. You're scared of it or something. Yeah, even the Fool's upside down here, and I don't really shuffle upside down. I don't know why these are all upside down. But I'm going to turn them back over because I don't really like the messages. But yeah, I feel like maybe Spirit is sending you an Emperor. This is a divine counterpart is what it looks like to me. And it's your well-deserved reward because I think you've had a time here, but you made it. Is what it's telling me. You made it. You're on the top of the top rung here, right? And it's been a treacherous road, right? But you're finally kind of like into who you are. You're finally digging who you are. It took a minute to get here, but I do feel like you're kind of like doing your own thing and digging it. I also feel like there could be money attached to something that you like. Just a little side note here. It might shock you even because it's something you just like doing. Okay, tell me about the Four of Wands for Libra, because I feel like here the joy and stability is coming in here. It's truth being provided by your higher self. The High Priestess is here, and hi Tim. Hey Tim, I wrote you 2 emails last night. Did you get them? I sent one from each one of my emails just in case it went to spam or something. I got your gift and I just want to say thank you. And I guess I want to say, let me do a reading for you at least. Okay. All right. Well, you didn't answer me back about the reading, so I don't know, um, but I would really, really like to give you a personal reading. So anyway, here's what's going on, Libra. You've got the Four of Wands, right? So it's telling me this is what you want. It's what you're seeking, is joy and stability in your home. And then it comes out with the High Priestess, which is your higher self, saying, your High Priestess is giving you some truth here about getting the joy and stability in your life. Here's a sunshine card, and it's right here too. So like there's happiness and joy here, like on a triple level. You know, sun is here twice, and this joy and stability card. But here's the thing: you've got two kings here, a King of Cups and a King of Wands. I wonder if you are manifesting a love, and you're manifesting so damn good that you have more than one offer. So if that's what's happening, I say just do it. Just go out with everybody. You know, just let your hair down. Who can you be comfortable with? You know what I mean? Figure out what you want, right? I feel like you're just so scared. Look at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands and okay. That sounds good. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. That was really nice. Okay, so let's clarify the Sun card. I just don't even know what this is with the two kings. It's like you have a choice in people. Oh, you've got an old one and a new one. And you're trying to figure it out because there, it's the Six of Cups right here. And so it's telling me like there's something a little bit wonky about this energy here. You know what I mean? Like there's a need for balance. I feel like balancing yourself, like your shadow and your light, realizing they both serve a purpose. You know, even our mistakes aren't really mistakes. You know, they're planned events so that we can learn lessons. I don't know, but maybe you're figuring that out. But I kind of feel like you have an old lover on your mind. It could be a Leo, it could be a Sag, um, could be an Aries too. Okay, so let's see what you're seeking here in the Hermit card. Oh, there's that Four of Wands. Look, right there. Four of Wands. You want a happy, stable home. You want an offer from an old person. But there's this part of you, I don't know, you just feel hopeless, helpless. You know, I think you're kind of waiting for a message from somebody who left, who walked away. And you want fucking justice for it. You're asking the Wheel of Fortune. Like, come on. So you're seeking a specific love. It's someone you already know. Someone who owns your heart, I feel like. Let's see what the heart chakra says. The heart chakra says Ten of Swords, Four Cups, Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, King of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of like, maybe like energy of like you, oh, this is heavy energy, heavy, I can just feel it, right? So I think, you know, whoever you're thinking about could very well be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But it looks like something ended, Ten of Swords, right? And you're kind of like in limbo in this Four of Cups. Like you're not really paying much attention. I feel like you are having a hard time staying balanced, maybe even with your money. And I think that you spend a lot of your time like maybe waiting for messages or looking for something. You know what I mean? I feel like you have a lot of burden on your heart. And I think you have a lot of things that you're thinking about in your heart, like an ending and like, even trying to start again is what I feel like you're back and forth with it. Two of Pentacles. Should I do it? Can I make it? Will this work? That's your heart, not really understanding, like it's the emotions that you have, right? So I kind of feel like the key up here is kind of like this Hermit card. You know what I mean? It's really about tapping in, it's meditating, it's talking to higher self about everything. Like, why can't I have what I want? You know? Like, I'd like it explained to me why my life has to be so hard. I see it being hard. And I don't know, like, if it's just I don't know how to say this without being mean, but I'm wondering, like, is this just a choice of yours? Are you choosing to um are you choosing to look at it from the dark side, you know? Because it's almost like you're just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting. And I think what you're waiting for is a message or a sign or something like that. Um, Maybe from this person that you feel like you missed out on. And I definitely feel like you want justice up here, because the justice card is here. And I just feel like you're feeling like, why did this happen? Why did this end? Why did this have to happen? And then that's nine of wands energy. And I feel like you had that here. Yeah. It's when this new, you have every single king here. Libra. Every single one. And that is Emperor energy. And so now I'm going to turn the message around a little bit, and I'm going to talk about the four kings, because the four kings end up being the emperor. And I kind of feel like we do learn those things one lesson at a time. Like with the King of Pentacles, for instance, where's he at? He's the first one that came out with this Two of Cups. And remember when I was saying, like, this could be you and your higher self, and it still could be, right? It's still a possibility. Two of Cups could mean an integration with your higher self. I do feel that out that card. But the King of Pentacles is about money. It's about money moves. It's about stability, realizing you can manifest the life that you want, right? So let's say it's you that's turning into the emperor, right? And so, first of all, your higher self comes out and says, did you know that we can manifest money? I'll show you. And I do see that happening too. Now, here's a really nice match. A King and Queen of Pentacles, just so you know, that's here too, because I do feel like this is kind of talking about love. But I also feel like you hold all of your love for one person, and it's this person that you can't stop thinking about, Libra. They're on your mind constantly, and you feel kind of like torn and not really sure why it didn't work out, because you feel so much, right? And then over here you've got like this high priestess coming out. It's your higher self telling you something. It's the ace of swords. So it's like a truth, a message that you didn't know. And it's about the sun. It's about how to find the happiness, right? And then these two kings come out. And so the King of Cups is about like a wide open heart. You know what I mean? It's about not being afraid to share your heart. And the King of Wands is about kind of owning your magic, your power, and your passion. You know, you're not scared of it. You're owning it. You're loving it. And then this King of Swords comes skidding in here at the very end when it's talking about your heart chakra. And this dude doesn't make a move without spirit. You know, look who's guiding him. It's that giant eagle, which is sort of like a, you know, tarot's way of saying, this is spirit, you know, your guide. Bottom of the deck has got 8 of Wands. So again, with spirit energy, like I feel like you're learning it, learning how to maneuver it, manifest with it, and then that's the Emperor, man. Tell me what the justice is. Clarify justice for Libra. Like, what could possibly happen for Libra that could help them see justice in whatever they're seeking it for? Queen of Cups, surrender. And there's another King and Queen, you know, that match. So Queen of Cups is about surrendering her emotions and just like, I mean, she's a sad little puppy, but she's also really good at saying like, you know what? Take this, you know, spirit, take this away, you know? Death card. So a transformation. The justice is that the transformation. Bottom of the deck says 2 times wish fulfillment and the Lovers. That's the justice. So if you're still pining over someone from the past, I mean, if that's what you're manifesting, I'm going to say you probably got the ability to have it. It sure looks like it. But there is something here that's really emotional that still has to be moved. That energy has to be moved, changed, transformed, transmuted, right? So in order to find justice, I feel like you have to surrender. Maybe surrender the outcome. Maybe surrender the emotions. Like, okay, I'm tired of being broken about this. Tell me what the transformation is. Tell me what's happening in the Death card. Tell me why that's weird. You got a lot of majors here. Tell me why the Death card is here. What is transforming for Libra? Yeah, you're gonna, yeah. Wow, look at that. 5 of Cups, you're letting some go. Yep, there's someone coming in. You're gonna fall in love. The Fool's here. Or you're going down that new path, you know, and you're not scared. It's a path of success. You just need to know that. 6 of Wands, I mean, there's no better card than that as far as success goes. I feel like the emotions are kind of what needs to be let go of and like, you know what I mean? Because the Queen is here and saying exactly the same thing. It's kind of like you've got to let go of whatever has you completely feeling broken inside, you know? And that's just a matter of maybe that's what you need to do on the eclipse on the moon, you know, is like maybe you really need to say, like, I need something to change. I would like to tap into some strength. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, you know, that can be about a reunion. This is kind of like that. This whole thing is saying you want a reunion with someone specific. And I think, you know, I mean, there's someone coming in fast too. But like, it's as fast as you are. You know what I mean? Because you have to do some stuff too. That's the thing about the tarot, you know, they tell you kind of what's going to happen, but it's only going to happen if you got to let something go. You've got to surrender it. You've got to write it on a piece of paper. You've got to light it on fire, and you got to let that bitch go. For real. Like whatever's tearing you up. That's like how we transform. We on purpose let go. You know what I mean? Like if it's a person that didn't love you back, which it sure could be, you know? And so if you're still hanging on to that or waiting for messages, because that's what it looks like, I don't know. I think maybe you should talk to your higher self and say, like, I'm tired of thinking about this. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of like looking around every corner to see if my person is there. I'm tired of checking my phone 1,000 times a day. I'm tired of it. And I want to just get the shit out of my heart right now. So I'm going to give it to you, Spirit. And if that's meant for me, I trust you. I trust that I will have it back. And until then, I would like to move forward. And I kind of feel like, you know, maybe that is something that you should be talking to a higher spirit about. But I do see, like, I don't know, if you aren't turning into the emperor, which I think you are, but let's say you're not, and you have all these maybe you're on a dating app and you have a whole bunch of options. You know what I mean? And then that could be confusing too. But like, let go of whatever has you blocked off from it. Because I can see someone's coming in to love you. Maybe a bunch of someone's. Maybe because you keep like having the block up, there'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I mean? It could very well could happen. So I don't know. I think I would work on really, you know, trying to release whatever you're hanging on to, because it's really hardcore in your energy. All right. Okay. The next one is Scorpio. Let's switch it around. We'll do Scorpio now. Spirits, angels, guys, what in the heck does Scorpio need to know about the eclipse? What do they need a heads up on? Let's fill them in. Whoa. Okay, so there's some kind of balance. I feel like you might have to be facing some like really big childhood kind of wounding kind of stuff. Confronting your shadow. And this card specifically looks like a kid. You know what I mean? Like this is a shadow, but look at how big it is, so little. A tiny little shadow. So I feel like maybe something happened to you when you were little and you just haven't really 100% worked it out. I feel like there's part of you that just feels kind of stuck and don't know what way to go. It could be about your childhood. It could be about a parent. You know what I mean? There's kind of a lot of different ways to kind of look at this card in this deck, because I feel like it could be a father and son, but I also feel like it could be an older version of a child, you know, like maybe the adult you kind of loving on the child you, the one that got hurt, you know, the one that needs some loving, the one that needs to reframe how they feel, you know, like I don't even know what way to go. I'm scared. I'm alone, right? And maybe you felt like that even as a child. I mean, it's telling me at the bottom of the deck there's a lot of inner turmoil going on here, you know? Got the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, which is all about some kind of wound. And this one, it's about something you can't really freely talk about. It's something that really broke your heart and it's still kind of like not 100% mended. And it's got to do with sacral chakra. So it could be like a parent, grandparent, a grandchild, a child, right? It could be any of that sacral chakra, right? It could also be about a sexual kind of thing, abuse. That's what I see when I see this card. I mean, that's what it looks like to me every time. It's like this guy is standing with these giant heads that look so much bigger than him. And it's like, what's he going to do? You know, those heads are just so big compared to him. But he looks brave. I mean, his hands are on his hips. Like, look at his stance there. He's ready. He's ready to talk about it. He's ready to face it head on. And he's ready to, you know, not be a child about it anymore, right? It's not a child anymore. It's a grown man. So, not that you have to be a man or anything. I'm just, we're reading the cards. And, anyway, I feel like, you know, I feel like this is something that it's like it's destiny that it gets healed right now, you know? Um, I feel like that is true. And I feel like it's time for your heart to be repaired after a really long time, you know? This is something that shattered you. And it makes you feel very alone, and you don't even know what way to go or who to turn to. I feel like your life is out of balance, and I feel like it's hard for you to, mm, I don't, maybe love that little piece of you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's something you don't, as an adult, like to think about. Okay. Hi, Dan. These cards came out kind of yesterday in your live. I forget what sign. Cancer. I kind of feel like this card has come up in almost every reading. It didn't come up in Libra, but it just keeps showing itself, and it's because of the North and South Node and what's happening with them right now. For one thing, we're trying to like close out karmic cycles with the eclipse season too. Like this childhood thing, I feel like I think everyone's dealing with it, if you want to know the truth. And I forgot what I was clarifying just now. So tell me about the Six of Cups here. This can be about nostalgia, you know? And like I said, it looks to me like, you know, maybe a grown-up and a child. But I kind of feel like, oh, the Lover's card, another 6, the Hierophant, and the Moon. It's a lesson for sure. And a choice. This could be about somebody that you're thinking about. Maybe it's somebody you're married to. Maybe it's somebody you want to be married to. I don't know, but it kind of looks like it. I mean, you see yourself happy with this person. 6 of Cups. So it could be telling me that, you know, you want something specific, but there's something holding you back. And it's whatever that childhood thing is. It's like whatever that child thing is. Let's see what the child thing is, because it's here 2 times. The Moon card, I mean. Tell me what the Moon card is here. I'm doing good, Dan, thanks. Got some medical issues, all in all, beautiful day. I think Arby's for date night. That sounds like a fun date night. What do you like to eat at Arby's? I like almost everything, but I like their market bear sandwich a lot. Turkey one. And then I like French dip. You're healing this childhood thing. That's what it's telling me. 4 swords. So this guy is in a boat, like a little canoe, and he's got an arrow, a bow and arrow with, it's the 4 of swords, but he's got an arrow. And he's just chilling on the water kind of in the mountains. So I don't know, but I feel like there's something good there. There's something good in this healing energy. Like a new beginning. So, I don't know. You could be going on a trip, like a vacation, a camping trip, something like that. Something just comes to you. I don't know. But I kind of feel like it's just divine timing, right? Divine timing. Tell me why you're helpless and hopeless here. It's like you got a choice here. Like, what way should I go? This way, that way, straight up to center? You don't know. How come? How come, Scorpio, don't know where to go? Six of Cups again. So you're thinking about somebody. It's someone from your past. This could be a karmic relationship or some kind of soul connection that you feel. You know what I mean? But I just feel like you're trying to manifest something. It's the Six of Cups. It's the same one over here. So I just wonder what's stopping you from doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I can see you want it. I can see you want it, but how come you're not going for it? Maybe you're going to go for it after you heal this, whatever this wound is. It's definitely something from your childhood. Let's ask what the 16 is. The Tower. Tell me about the Tower here for the Wheel of Fortune. Again, so you have that twice. And the Fool. You're going in a brand new direction after your transformation. So I don't know if some of you like lost someone like to death. You know what I mean? Like maybe you were in love. Oh, so sad, but that's somebody happened. That happened. I can see it. And I think you're just. I don't know how long ago it happened, Scorpio, but I see it. Someone you loved died, and you're trying to rebuild. Is what it looks like to me. You're trying to get over it. You will. And you'll get all your confidence back. You'll be whole again. I can see it right here. The Wheel of Fortune is a real thing. Tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in for Scorpio here. Clarify the flow card, please. The Sun. Time for you to be happy. New beginning. Yeah. There's something about you going somewhere beautiful. Water. Possibly a dog. Maybe you're fishing. There's trees, there's water, there's mountains. And there's a boat. And there's movement. I feel like, you remember the eclipse is bringing in, the eclipses take things away and bring new in. That's how energy exchange works. And so I do feel like you're letting go of something. I don't think you have a choice. I think it's already gone. But I think it's sad. It makes you sad. And I do see a new beginning here. I'm sorry for whoever lost um, your spouse. I can see it so plain here. And it's hard to move forward after that. It's almost like you feel completely shattered, but I see your wings. You know what I mean? I see the wings behind you in this tower card. It's saying, like, so you can take that however you want. But, like, to me, it feels like maybe you're getting your wings. You know what I mean? Like, um, and I do feel like that's possible. I have a friend who's also a Scorpio, and she told me that one time she was at a store or something, and it was really late, and some guy came up to her and said, "I can see your wings." And she goes, "Isn't that weird?" And I said, "No, I don't think it's weird." Like, I just think some people can see that in other people, and I think, I feel like it's happening to you here, and it's because of whatever you lost. There's something beautiful coming out of it for you. Alignment, for one, following passions. I also feel like maybe there could be some kind of message here about like a new beginning in a passionate endeavor, right? So, what does that mean? I don't know. It means what's passionate for you. I feel like something has money attached to it, is what I'm saying. It's a cool idea. It's an aha moment. It's, something, an art project, a poem, I don't know, a song. Maybe you write a song and you put it out on TikTok and then you're suddenly famous. I don't know, but it's something that you're doing that is going to be rewarded famously, money wise. But like it's all this other just spiritual cleaning up that has to happen. You know what I mean? Like before new cool shit can come in, you got to release the old shit that doesn't work anymore. You got to let yourself heal. You got to let yourself say goodbye, and you got to accept who you're seeing in the mirror now. And the reason I'm saying that is um, because I can tell that someone's lost someone here. And I really feel like that's the whole reading. It's like, it really is. It really shook you up and kind of rocked your world to the core, like almost knocked you down. Maybe it did. And what happens when we get knocked down like that is we go into the hermit mode. We stop really, I don't know, we stopped interacting with people and we go into this shell. And that's when our higher self comes in. They tell us all kinds of cool stuff, about our own self, about our soul plan. Like little by little, we get fed the information that we need. And I kind of feel like that's sort of what's happening here to you. And I think that sometimes, like, especially if it's like losing a loved one, like your lover, like the love of your life, like that. I feel like it can really take a toll on us. And, you look in the mirror and you're not the same. You're not. You don't feel the same. You don't respond the same. And you don't look the same. And, um, and that's kind of a hard pill to swallow sometimes too, just that part. So there's all kinds of things that go into this healing. One of them is accepting who you are now, and just being okay with it. Every single experience that you've ever gone through has made you you. You know, and I really think if we're okay about what we see in the mirror, um, that's when we start to just flow, because we're like, wow, I really have changed. I kind of like it. Like I used to be way different. So that's what I kind of feel like. But like I mean, there's lover here, there's marriage here, there's a new beginning here, there's Four of Wands, there's stuff here, and it's coming toward you. There's money here, happiness, confidence, transformation, a brand new beginning. Like, it's just telling me over and over, like, you're not helpless at all. You just, whatever this is, you know, like, this could be the death, you know, like, that just crushed you and broke you down. This person is kind of like shattered, you know, but look at the heart, it's starting to heal, and here's the wings I was talking about. So it's almost like, you know, I mean, maybe it's just time for you to relax into the healing, you know, whatever it is. And whoever that Six of Cups is, you know, if it's the person that died, I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry. I don't know what to say. 4534 for Sagittarius. I hope your freezer food will ride out. How's the painting at your house going, Tina? Do you mean my pour painting? I still suck at it, but I'm still trying. But the remodel is going pretty good. The remodel is looking actually really good. It's so pretty. Those countertops, like, I've never had countertops like that. They look like they have little chunks of amethyst in them. That, you know, they're granite. I did a short on it, but I don't know if I really showed that countertop off that well. Wow, it's so pretty. I'm blown away by it every time I go upstairs. It's not finished yet. They're doing I don't know what they're doing. I think they're doing plumbing today. It's every day it's something, right? I think the plumber's up there today. Sagittarius. I see the Empress here. Let me shuffle these. Let me reshuffle. I almost feel like I should change decks. I hate to do it because I love that deck, but I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna do the Akashic Record deck. Yeah, do it. I want to see. Yeah, we got just a regular, like, Formica in the bathroom, and it looks really pretty too. They did have to tear out some of the wall. Man, it's really turned into like a real big operation in the bathroom. I don't know what's gonna happen. I had it so band-aided up in my you can imagine, right? I'm on a shoestring budget my whole life, so I'm like, okay, we'll get this will work. And so everything was band-aided up, and she was really disgusted in it. And then when they tore it all down, and I looked at her and I go, do you see why we did that? Do you see the problem? Like, we still have littles. We still gonna have the problem. We still, I'm a grandma, you know? So we still got two little tinies coming in, you know, with Cruz and Cohen. They're 7 and 3. So they're still gonna leave that fucking shower curtain outside the bathtub once in a while. That was the huge problem. And it was causing like all kinds of ruckus in my basement. Anyway, long story, but like, we're back at square one with that same fucking problem. And I said, that's why I did what I did. Because I used, you know what I used? I used that rubber stick on around the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? The kickboard or the mop board or whatever you call it. I used that because it was so sticky, and it like plugged up the hole I needed plugged up right where it needed plugged up. Anyway, it's not plugged up now, and I said, no one can take a shower until you fix that. No one. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, 5 of Scrolls. This is like diversity. Sagittarius, it's like maybe learning something new. Maybe you just feel like taking a class. But it's about like, let your mind go. Let it go farther than you've ever gone before. Expand it. You know what I mean? Like, this reminds me of a philosophy classes card. Like, have you guys ever taken a philosophy class? Or, like, did you learn anything like that in school? It's so amazing when you actually let yourself move into the energy and, like, the what ifs, you know? Like, all the possibilities of what could be true. It's fun. So, anyways, kind of like a card like that here. So I feel like maybe you're kind of like just letting your mind go and learning new things. And I feel like Seven of Keys is saying, like, underneath of that, it's like you're going farther than you've ever gone before. And this card is saying, like, when you apply yourself, you can do anything you want. And I feel like you're learning that now. This could be a promotion at work. This could be a raise. This could be a whole new, you know, like you invent a job and create the space, and it could be anything. Then in the center, you've got the King of Roses, which is about balancing, you know, your passion and your purity. It's about healing. It's about creativity. It's about whole and thoughtful support coming from the heart. Queen of Scrolls is here, and she is the keeper of knowledge. She's also very tapped in, very logical minded. Does not make decisions based um, on emotion. In this one over here, the loving elementals, I feel like you're getting happier because I feel like in this King of Roses, you're getting really a lot of energy that's balanced here and like logical. You're expanding your mind. You're getting a raise. You're doing something different. You're going farther. In your heart, you're getting all balanced here, heart and head balance. And what you're noticing is that your joy is increasing. You could be even tapping into other realms here. And I know some people don't believe in it, and I don't care. I don't know why they would be here if they don't believe in that, because I definitely do. And so you might be able to see other realms, you know? Like you could be seeing, well, this one shows fairies, but I'm thinking about, you know, being a medium or tapping into the other side. It could be that. And I feel like you could be moving or taking something to a new level. There's a better opportunity. And it says you might have to leave something behind and able to go. Like you might have to pack light. Um, yeah. So maybe your job is causing you to, I don't know, travel. But you've got a couple of sevens here, which are really beautiful in this deck, you know, because it's both of them are telling me like you're moving on up. These sevens in this particular deck is about moving forward, moving ahead, learning new things. Oh my God, is it my bestie Joni? Joni, I haven't seen you for so long on here. Hi, how's it going? Well, we won the rugby against the Pumas. Yay! Aw. Dan, I thought you lived downtown Spokane. See how much I know. All right, let's clarify. I want to know about the Three of Roses. Tell me what's going on here with this loving elemental card. Your joy is increasing. How come? There's some kind of maybe a new beginning. Six of Cups. A message from somebody that you're thinking about all the time. Is this a reunion? It could be a pentacle sign. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Wow. Joy increasing. Someone's coming in. It's somebody you know. Tell me about their journey. Where are they going? Where are they going? Wherever you want. What do you have to leave behind? What do you have to leave behind? That's your own card, I think. Temperance. Tell me, well, what are they leaving behind? What do they have to leave behind on the journey? You need to be confident to get on this journey. Okay, you need to leave behind something that you're not healed up from. It's the Devil card. Okay, so you know what I see? There's something going on here. Like, so what is the Devil? It can be an addiction. It can be a toxic relationship. It can be a toxic behavior or belief on your own behalf. This could be about something from your childhood, because the page is here, right? So maybe something, an old childhood belief that's got you stuck, feeling like you're not enough, something like that. Because I'll tell you why that has to go. Because where you're going is here. It's 10 of Pentacles. And look at what you're doing here. It's telling me all over the place that you're gaining all this confidence. I feel like you have every queen here. And yeah, you do. You have all the queens, so that means maybe Empress energy coming in. So maybe you're creating something. But what you are doing, whatever this is, it's leading you to tons of money and happiness with your family. And this looks like generational to me. So it could be like a legacy. You know what I mean? Like, who knows what it is, you know? Like, you do some cool thing and then all of a sudden you're just rich and your whole family is okay now financially, right? That's what it looks like. But like I said, there's something that's got to go. It's a toxic belief, behavior, idea, something. Tell me what's going on over here in the 5 and the 7. Where are they going? Okay, so this is why you have to go farther than you've ever gone before. This is about your spirituality for sure. It's about the Hermit card. It's about judgment. And it's about 9 of Cups. So Judgment card is about allowing your soul to come out and lead the way. You know, it is. That's what the Judgment card is. It's you making the decision that your higher self does know the way, and you want to go. You don't want to get in the way anymore. You know what I mean? You're like, man, my mind just tells me I'm not enough and stuff. I mean, I got all this shit I'm carrying around from when I'm a kid, and your higher self is like, give it to me. Give it to me, because we're going to your wish fulfillment. But this has to be a decision that you make. You know, your higher, I feel like, you know, we always have free will. So are you going to use your free will to allow your higher self to guide? That's the thing. You know what I mean? Because we do have our own mind and we can decide. So it's kind of up to you. But I see you tapping in. And I feel like that's where you're doing it. You're going above and beyond, farther than you've ever gone before. Maybe even with meditation. You know what I mean? But where you're going is wish fulfillment and really good balance and tons of money. I feel like whatever it is that you want, I think you can have it. I do feel like there's someone from the past coming in, and I mean, that might be something that it's talking about something that you have to let go of. Maybe that's why this didn't work out with this King of Pentacles, because you had doubts, or you know, you don't love yourself enough or something, right? Not that I'm saying it's your fault or nothing like that. It's just there's something toxic in your way. And I do believe it came from your childhood. So that's what I've got for you. I hope that makes sense. I don't know what the devil might, but I always feel like the devil, just at the end of the day, is fear. Because even if it's an addiction, you know what I mean? If you really like analyze addiction, think about it. Why do people use? Why do people drink? Why do they go down that hole? Well, it's because they're afraid and they want to numb the way they're feeling. They don't want to feel it, you know? My blacklist is in Sag. Black Lilith is in Sagittarius. What house is that in for you? Six of Keys, the waterfall. Look at all these sixes. You got a little karma. Cleaning up some karma here. It looks like you've been stuck in some kind of place that you don't like. But I kind of feel like there's some of you, maybe some of you that are moving in a whole new direction. Like it looks like mediumship to me. It really does. I mean, it also could be about research. It could be about law. It could be about medical research. You know, like maybe that's what you're doing in this. It's a new direction that you're going. You're actually making a mark on the world with whatever this is. This is really meant for you. It's the Hierophant card, but here it's called Hilarion. And he is actually an ascended master of research. So if you are researching something, you know, I mean, you might want to call on Hilarion, but it's also about mediumship. It's about paying attention to details, being logical. You're kind of like making a mark in the world here, right in the center of your read. I want you to know that. I don't know what the mark is. But I think you're being guided to it. Now, I feel like some of you have been feeling a little stuck and like maybe in a cycle or like in a never-ending story kind of thing. I feel like there's a way out. All you have to do is climb out anytime you want. And I feel like you know that, but maybe you don't know how, but I feel like it's coming. So then you've got over here, I feel like your money's increasing, Capricorn. It could have something to do with community. You could be changing who you hang out with too over here. Like maybe you've decided like the people you have been hanging out with just aren't your peeps. And maybe that there's a shift in that for you. Okay. We have rugby here. We do have rugby here. But it's not like our kids don't play it and stuff. But I remember when I worked at this bar, we sponsored a rugby team. And they played all the time. So we do have rugby. But we don't have it in like school sports like you do. Okay, so this cycle that you're in is a karmic one. I think you know it. It's something with a certain person. Look at all them damn sixes right there. I feel like you feel stuck in a cycle with a person. Like you can't stop thinking about it. Let's see what the 6 keys is. This is like you're working on something. Keep working on it. It's going to bring in a lot of money. It's increasing, like you're going to be abundant. Yeah, it's a whole new beginning, a whole new life for you. Whatever you're working on, keep working on it. 8 of Roses. Yeah. You're protecting yourself. Yep. Being very careful about certain people. You're changing your friend group. For sure. Tell me what's going on. What are they making their mark here with Hilarion? What does that look like in a tarot card? What's the mark look like? 6 of Forces. Clarify that. For Capricorn, what kind of mark? Transformation. That's too many. Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Holy cow. Look at that. Okay. So this is going to be like, you're overthinking whether you want to do this or not, but it's such a good idea. It is. It could be even what you're working on here. But you got 10 of Pentacles here. I feel like the Two of Swords is saying, like, it's almost like, well, she's blindfolded, right? She's trying to make a shot and she's blindfolded. So it's kind of like, is it a shot in the dark? Like, it's a gamble, kind of. Like, well, will I make it or won't I? Yeah, you will. 10 of Pentacles is here. It's saying, like, you're having a little doubt, but don't. Like, whatever this money thing is, do it. And just this is about your friend group or a community group of people that you're just like, this is too unstable for me. Like, you need to get that out of your life. Because it blocks us. Okay, so let's go on up here. I feel like the Queen Scrolls is here with this too. Like, you feel trapped in a cycle with a Six of Cups. Somebody you can't stop thinking about, you want them back, right? And the Queen of Swords, what does she do? All of us Queen of Swords, all of us air signs. Well, she gets out her sword and she just starts cutting people off. She's not scared. She doesn't come from her heart space. She comes from her head. But you are definitely working with spirit, being strategic about your very own healing. Learning, understanding, like, this is what it is. The truth is coming in and you're going like, okay, this was just a lesson and it was a cycle. And I think you're just kind of like understanding it. It was just a cycle. The Lovers is here. A bummer lover. A bummer one. 10 of Wands. Something that's heavy. Something that's like never going to work out, it feels like, right? So what are they learning? Tell me what that higher plane is here. What exactly did they learn from this? How to heal, maybe? How to be honest with yourself? How to climb out of the ruins, right? How to close the cycle? How to understand I'm not trapped? Yeah, Queen of Swords. Clarifying herself. That's what you learned. You learned how to set boundaries with people about love, right? Even with the Two of Cups. Remember the Lovers came out too. I think I threw it back in. No, yeah, I did. I threw it back in and then the Two of Cups came in. This isn't joking around about this thing. This is painful. I can see it. What's the advice, Spirit? I want to know what's the best thing for them with this love situation. Like, it looks like a soul friend. It looks like a toxic cycle too. And they're saying, yeah, it is. But what you're learning is justice. Closing a cycle, beginning a new one. That's what you're learning. You're learning that it's okay. It's okay to change. It's okay to let go of something. It's okay to move forward into something else. It's really okay. It's up to you. Here's your higher self. That's what else you're learning. So you've got a lot of like higher self incoming messages here. So you guys pay attention. And I feel like if you can go somewhere just to be by yourself and tap into nature, do it. Like, it doesn't have to be anywhere fancy. You could just drive down to the park. You know what I mean? And just get out and, I don't know, talk to the trees. I'm so glad you guys are visiting. Oh, Joni, it's so nice to see you here. I visited with Erica this morning. That was fun. She's doing good. She wants to move to Hawaii, so I'm sending her all the good vibes for that to happen. Aquarius. Did I get the time yet? No. I don't know. Man, I better hurry up. I think I have to go. Let me see what time it is. Oh, shit. I'm not going to be able to do this one. I'll do Aquarius and then shit, and then I just have Pisces left. I'm going to only do 3 cards. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I don't mean to rip you off. Here's what it's saying so far. It's saying like there's like kind of like your higher self is trying to get a hold of you. They want to align with you, but it's like you're ignoring it. So I feel like that's a really big message, because that's what this card is about. They want to take you in a new direction, but you're going to have to be on board with it. There's a new beginning here, but you're ignoring spirit. Tell me about the King of Forces. Clarify that for Aquarius, please. The Star, which is you. 6 of Wands. Okay, so it's telling me that you have everything that you want is here. You can manifest it, but you have this energy feeling like you're not enough. And I feel like whenever we have that energy, we just feel like we can't do this. We can't be famous. We can't be rich. We can't. Like, we tell ourselves that and then we believe it. So I feel like, your higher self is going like, hey, that's bullshit. You're not nothing. Okay, so wisdom, will, and mind is the judgment card. So that's about, lining up, body, mind, soul, saying, soul, I trust you. And I feel like they're taking you somewhere to confidence, transformation. And it doesn't surprise me, the world card is here. There's something coming full circle here. Like you've learned one whole lesson when you get to the 20 card, and then here comes 21. The very first thing that happens when you get the judgment card, they press a reset button and say, okay, this shit is over. We've learned this lesson. We've done the transformation. You know what I mean? This could have something to do with a lover and whether you should put any more effort into it or not, or maybe there's a lover in your life that's freaking taking up all your headspace, because spirit wants you to move in a new direction. It's about money, it's about fame, it's about getting what you want. You know what I mean? In life, it's about the answer that you've been asking for, but you got all these blockages around you. Like this card right here is literally your soul knocking on the door. And this is you inside. What the hell is he doing? Nothing. He's looking at the cat. The window's even open. He can even hear the soul knocking, and he's like, I'm gonna look at this cat instead. I don't know if I want to answer the door. I don't want to hear my soul right now. So that's a decision you get to make. I'm not gonna disrespect you for whatever you do, but I strongly suggest listening to the soul, because it's kind of their gig, So you might as well listen to what they have to say, right? Anyway, I do feel like there's something really beautiful coming here, but you don't feel like you're worth it. I feel like you don't have it coming, you don't deserve it. It's everything you want, the Star card. The 6 of Wands. It's fame, it's fortune, it's riches, it's happiness, it's joy, it's stability. But you've got this 5 right in the center of those 2 things. That's telling me, like, deep down you don't think you deserve it. And I'll promise you won't get it if you really feel like that, because you will never allow yourself to manifest it, because you feel like you don't deserve it. So, of course, Spirit's not going to give it to you until you fucking know. So, wisdom, will, and mind, I feel like there's confidence coming in a huge transformation. Huge. And then the World card, so brand new beginning. Let's find out what that new beginning looks like, and then I'm going to go to Pisces really quick. It's 4 of Wands. That's what your new beginning is. So that's a happy, stable home. And I don't know, but it looks like a bunch of women dancing here in a circle. So camaraderie, friendship, happiness, stability, right? So I feel like once you decide to let your higher self lead, which is exactly this card, right? You're struggling with it here in the beginning, but I see you doing it. And I feel like that's when everything changes, you know? The end, new beginning, and it starts out with like, I don't know, maybe a party. You know, maybe you're celebrating your life, celebrating a birthday, celebrating a new home. I'm not sure, but I do see celebration and confidence coming in pretty good for you. So, you know, I mean, there's something about. Did you see what was at the bottom of the deck there? I didn't even mention it, but I didn't see it until now. But there's a fated meeting here. An important relationship, work, spirit, love, it's fated. Keep your individual and your collective growth separate. This could be a past life brother, teacher, publisher, powerful and promising. That's what I have written on the side. So I do feel like someone special is coming in to help you. Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Let's do it really quick. I don't want to sleep Pisces out. 116. I don't even know if I have anybody that watches that's a Pisces. I feel bad. I should have started earlier, but I was painting. If you guys knew how addictive that is. And then once you got the whole mess going, like, can you really tear it down every day? No, you can't. You have to leave it there, just keep painting. And then clean it up, and then I can't think I left it cleaned up for like 2 days. And then I put down new stuff. And all right, Pisces. Well, you got a lot of beautiful messages here, quite a few major arcanas. I do feel like there's news coming in, or you're going to deliver some kind of, I don't know, message to the public. I feel like there's psychic power that's increasing, and I feel like the Oracle of Delphi it's actually just being called to be an oracle. Like you get messages and you send them out. And I think as we practice this, our psychic gifts expand. And I feel like what's coming for you, like there's a lot. There's a lot here. This is real beautiful. But I do feel like the Akashic Library is here, which is about heightened intuition. It's about creating your own self, creating a new self, creating a new life, writing a new chapter in your Akashic. Like you're at this place where you like finished all those stuff. The Hilarion card is the Hierophant saying lesson learned, right? But I feel like there's new stuff coming in. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're tapping into the Akashic. Maybe you're going to be able to like fortune tell for people. We're heading into a really fucked up time. I just want you to know. And I don't mean to be sending bad juju. It's just true. I feel like you also, Pisces, are very connected with Archangel Michael. Trust yourself and go for whatever you're being guided to do. You know what I mean? Don't doubt yourself for 1 minute. This is a calling. This whole reading is a calling. You're here to leave your mark, right? You're here to make a mark. Your love can cut through a heart of stone. Wow, I've never got that message before, but I just did. I feel like there's some of you who have healing abilities. The divine physician is here. If there's somebody out there who's sick, I know there's one Pisces that doesn't watch my channel that is sick, and I wish so bad that this healing would be for that person and anyone else who's sick. I'm going to send out that vibe right now. So if you're ill and you're a Pisces, we're sending this divine physician energy to you to have a big healing. And then I also feel like there are other Pisces who have this gift, and Spirit is probably going to direct you to use it. I feel like you could be directly working with children somehow. because I see children are your focus here, and maybe even the healing. Like, so maybe you're doing something here with healing, but wow, this is a magical reading. And I kind of feel like maybe you have been feeling stuck, but like, hey, this is huge. If you've been feeling stuck, like in the hermit mode or something, I want you to know there's a reason. It's because of all these gifts coming in. It is. You have 5 of them. Healing, maybe tapping into your past lives, or like understanding ancestral trauma. I'm not sure. It's just beautiful. Make sure and take notes, Pisces. I feel like take notes of like if you're seeing visions, you know what I mean, or you see signs. Like me and Joni are always look for signs because we both have people on the other side and we always want to hear from them. So what are the signs? Like walking stick, a little walking stick bug. Those are huge signs. They don't go anywhere either. Or how about the butterfly that just lands on your shoulder and just stays there, or whizzes by you 20 times until you finally acknowledge it, and then it lands on your knee. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about signs. And so I kind of feel like, pay attention to those signs because it is spirit and they are telling you something. You're important, Pisces. And I never say that. And I'm not clarifying. I'm not even going to clarify these. These are so beautiful. This Akashic reading. Oh, wow. So I feel like you get to write what's next. You are not ignoring anyone. You're soaking up this energy, and you've got Michael, you've got this divine physician energy, the Akashic library, Hilarion, which is an ascended master. There's big stuff coming here for you. So this is really good, and I'm super glad to be delivering this message for Pisces. Okay. I have to go now and go babysit the kids. Joni, I love you, man. I'm glad that your team won. I hope that was really fun. I hope Ruben's doing good, and I hope you're feeling great and having a good birthday week. Everybody, happy birthday to Joni, and happy birthday to Erica. Both of them guys have birthdays just a few days apart. And Chantilly, my daughter, also has a birthday coming up. Happy birthday to my Libra friends. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.